I guess we just start. Every time I take a break, I only stream once a week, right? So every time I miss a week, then it's been 2 weeks since I streamed last, and I totally forget how to do everything streaming related. That's just how it is. And for the life of me, I think it'll always be that way. It doesn't matter if I'm making $1 million a day as a live streamer. I think if I miss 2 weeks, I'm gonna come back and, well, I'll be $14 million less income if I'm making $1 million a day, which is crazy. Or I'll just forget what I'm doing. It'll be this every time. I'll have this conversation every time, forever. As long as I do live streaming, I will have this conversation. So, I feel like I'm really quiet in my own ears. What's up with that? Let me turn up my headphones. That's better. Okay. I see, Shay, I see you posted some stuff, but Phaetheon posted some stuff before that. And Nuclear Shill War posted some stuff before that. So we're gonna do T. Companianoia I'll play if the author comes on stream. But we're gonna be doing whoa, double music. That's way too much. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't play them all because Bohemian by Massault, 4 Avril Abridged and Avril Abridged by Commander TNT and Elder Guardian by Massault are gonna probably take me like 2 streams each. So once we start those, we're just gonna be in them forever. So maybe I'll play Paint Run and Breakout by Shay before those. So we'll see. It's not Phaetheon. Oh, it's Lock Hype. Dude, I'm so sorry. I always forget how to say it. Oh, I just need to make notes. I need a sticky note on my monitor that reminds me how to pronounce the names of my regulars. I'm telling you. It's like I know who you are when I recognize. It's Payton. That makes sense. Wait, hang on. We need a thing in here. Oh, Phaethon. That makes sense. I don't know. You pronounce it like Phaethon. That makes so much sense because I always thought there was an E after the TH. Yeah. That makes sense, totally. All right, well, let's jump into it. We're gonna start with T. We might get to the hard ones today. I'm hoping we will. We'll have some time. I think these first maps are gonna be smaller. Now, Phaethon.
Cave again. What is the one thing that
Started
could
looking
never, ever in a million years
weird.
get boring? If you said busting ghosts, tragically, you'd be wrong. It was almost all the way through the W's when the bloom came off that rose. Heathcliff was defending moon-based Wuthering Heights from the crafty poltergeist when I realized exploring the vast realm of pure intellect is boring. It's boring. You know what I'd really like to do? Like to scratch my nose.
It never gets boring, scratching his nose. I don't think I've ever heard that Cave Johnson voice line. What they were talking about Heathcliff from Moonbase Wuthering Heights fending off the poltergeist? I have never heard that before. That's crazy. Someone's gonna clip me hearing that before, and I won't be embarrassed because joke's on you. You just went through all my old content and gave me one. Hello? Why does my mic do that? Is there a bad connection somewhere? Is my cable going bad? Do I need a driver update on something? Oh. Well, my cable's kind of unscrewed. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Anyways, yeah. If you want to look through all of my old content to see if I've heard that voice line before, be my guest. That would be awesome. Now, there's faith plates that land here. We have a full-on portal device, so I think maybe we need to do one of these. Now, I'm gonna go out there. I have a feeling I need to put blue there so we fly up that way. But let's just take a look and see what's out there first. There's a button. There's a cube button. There's a cube up there. That button goes to the door. And that cube button turns off the death field. So we need a cube. Oh, there's another cube up there. Can I see what's up there? I need a portal there so I can look. and see what's over that way. Above my head, there's just a cube already sitting up there. So, how are we gonna get up there? We need... I think I can do it. I think what I need to do is go out here this way. We'll end up facing... I think I need to move blue, like... Okay, alright, that's fine. We're getting there. I think I can do this. It's not my specialty. Forward, forward, forward. Okay, we got a cube. Now I think we just need to get the other cube. How you guys doing, by the way? I just kind of like monologued at the start there for a while and then went straight into playing stuff. How's everybody doing? Coffee of the day is the Blue Bottle Blend number 2 double espresso turned into an Americano by Nespresso. It's Blue Bottle and Nespresso partnered, and it was amazing. It's so good. Okay, I need to have my fingers on the right buttons on my keyboard. That's what I need at the start, at least. Okay, that orange should still be in the right spot, but I don't think I need to change anything here. I think I got deathlocked just now. Oh wait, there's a faith plate, which means I skipped the whole step. What happened? What happened? I'm pretty sure I did a cube throw and would have skipped a whole second part of that test had I not borked it and pushed the back button too soon, trying not to land on my own portal. That was awesome. Yeah, I know. It was my fault. I did a bad. It's okay. I know where to put the portals now. Wait. This is a different test. Where's the target? How does a faith plate target disappear? It used to be on the ground right here, now it's not? I didn't know those could disappear if you loaded the game. That's wild. War probably knows that that's an existing bug. I keep finding these things and he's like, yeah, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. I've never known that. What's up, Cookie Cutter? What's up, Cherry? Welcome back in. What's up, Variant FX? Have you been here before? I feel like your name's familiar, but maybe not. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can do the same cube throw. A few bugs related to overlays. So we just found a new bug that War hasn't seen. Oh, wait. It actually just landed me here, so I didn't even need to do a weird cube throw. Now, I think the intended path is get to here, put this on that one. My mouse is really sensitive today for some reason. That turns off this field, and then jump down there and shoot across there to get the second cube to go through the door. But I think what I'm gonna do instead is just not touch any movement buttons and walk through the door because I somehow managed to land up there. That was cool. I like the idea. If you put something to block access to that upper level, I think it would be necessary. I like the idea. It's got potential. But you said, what, you made this like a long time ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and then you never posted them until just now? So that was dope. I like that. Recently, someone on our portal discovered a bug where cube shadows get switched out for other props randomly. That's crazy. You've been here before my last stream. I was there. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna exit to queue so I know what I'm playing next. I think Just Don't by Faithin. Said it right this time. There's a new competition going on in the Portal Modding Discord. The theme is blue, and you have until February to make something, but you posted a pink poop.
What if injecting my consciousness into a computer robbed me of an eternal reward, spiritually speaking? All right, I just read up on it. Stumbled on a book about a fellow who lived thousands of years ago, sacrificed himself to save mankind. Went by the name of Hercules. Destroyed all the world's monsters so humans would be safe, then went to Olympus for his trouble. Damn it.
Watch your
was my
profanity.
monster.
Right, I'm
I
sorry.
killed it. Where's my Olympus?
Crazy. Phaethan's out here using the voice lines with profanity in them. It's not family friendly at all. How dare you? Alright. I'm just gonna eat this. And I'm gonna do the whole test before I finish eating it. Cause it's like oats and peanut butter. Huh. Alright. No, the first part. I'm going out for that. What is this? What does this do? Nope. It's too late. I finished the thing before I finished the test. You can't understand the thing? I've got more of this. Wait, I don't know what this does though. Let's just go over here again. I don't even know where the exit is. Is it down here? That's a secret exit, man. I didn't want to jump into the pit for no reason. Oh, it's so far away. Why is it so far? Wait, the test isn't even over yet. Wait, the test is over. Oh, I need that to... Oh! Well, this is quite a predicament we're in now. I'm gonna just save. And I'm gonna try to do this without dying. I got this. I got this. I just have to push forward really hard. Ah! Dang it. It was so close. Now I'm gonna have to keep trying this because I saved right here. Okay, jump. Ah. Someone should make this a mechanic. They should make it so you spawn in and the exit door is just right below the entrance door, and that's the whole test. You just have to be able to do this jumping mechanic. It's so bad. Why is this a thing? What, is there an easier way for us to do this? Is this even possible? I'm gonna just save like very close to the edge so that I can get as close as possible. I don't even know if this is possible. Can you turn your momentum completely around? It is possible. Dude, we're gonna be here for days. You thought I was gonna get stuck in the Commander TNT maps, but joke's on you. I'm gonna get stuck right here on top of this door. I refuse to get soft locked. I need a keyboard thing so you guys can see the key inputs that I'm doing. It's so precise. Oh, I hit my head on the door frame. You can see me start to go and then stop. So what do I need to get off of this and then crouch? And then get off of this, crouch, then push forward? Maybe I'll crouch first. No way, man. We're gonna turn to dust by the time you go through the door, seriously. I might just no-clip this because I was so close. But now I'm like determined. Oh, I did it, let's go. Epic gamer moment right there. That was harder than it should have been, honestly. Now, there are some people out there who are better at games than me. Most people out there are better at games than me, and they can just do that. But I love that. Right when you said I will no-clip. Yeah, exactly. Hey, but the SV cheats did not show up on the screen, so you know I did it. It was awesome. All right, we'll keep playing the small tests. Paint Run and Breakout by Shay. We'll just do Paint Run first, because I saw Paint Run first. This might be a speedrunning map, so we'll see how this goes. I'm really bad at games. There's the paint gun. It's loud. It's so loud. Oh, right. It's so very loud. Do I need to jump here? It's a double jump off the blue. But I feel like now it's... Oh, wait, I got it. Where'd it go? Come here. Come here. Why is it so loud? Oh, thank goodness. Let's just... Oh, it's so loud I sneezed. Let's just take a minute to appreciate being in this tractor beam. Because, man, that was loud music. Now, we need to just jump over there. L4D2 360 volume. Lower, that's true, I could just lower the volume. Let's go down to 50. How's that? Better? Beautiful. Now, I don't know which button does what. I don't know what that button does. This one explodes something? Okay, well, I guess I'll go the other way. No? Okay, you know what? Actually, that's fine. Does that do the door? What does the door? I'm so confused. And everything's shaking so much. I need another cube? Do I need to go back into a different room? There's a cube here, but I don't think I can get this. Yeah, dude, the paint gun. This is kind of painful, honestly. Nothing does the door. So it was a farce. I was not supposed to do that thing. Man, the paint gun does not like this shaking. Ah, a secret button. Wait, I can't get to it. What is stopping me from getting to it? There's an invisible wall right here? I can't get to the button. Do I have to jump over an invisible wall? I can't get to the button. Do I just... Is there something... I'm gonna no-clip to go push the button, because I think... Put it on... Oh, on that button? Okay, I won't no-clip then. Alright. I gotta get this cube back. Okay, and then I gotta jump up here. Oh, no, wait. Not up here. I need to go down, here. Alright, okay. Alright, this is so painful. Epilepsy warning.
Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
Okay, that's on that button now. Remember, it's important to have your connections visible with indicator lights. That is the nicest war has ever been for a mod of this level of seizure. Where did this cube come from? What? Has this cube been here the whole time? I still can't get to that though. When did that cube drop? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, well now we can get through this door, but that button, I'm gonna go push that button. I wanna know what that button does. It kills me. That button just kills you with a very quiet explosion sound. Oh, I gotta redo the whole thing. I'm not redoing the whole thing. I'm gonna no clip to where we were. It's for cheaters. I had to know what the button did. Alright? Alright? Listen. Okay, I have to push this so the countdown starts. Yeah, alright. And then, oh, that thing's not, alright. Where were we? There was a cube here. I think I need to put a cube here that makes a cube show up here magically? Maybe it was just really dark. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Listen. Okay. We're back. This is where we were before. Except I still have the flashlight, so it would have just been mega dark. This is... It just exits the map and goes back to main menu. It doesn't even finish the map. That was crazy. I can't say I've ever played anything quite like that. It was interesting. No wonder it has 0 ratings because it doesn't trigger the rating screen. Holy moly. That was pretty painful, gonna be honest. I enjoyed it because I'm playing it with you guys, and you all got to have an epilepsy warning with me.
Unless Aperture was the monster. Aperture and everybody inside it. Holy Hercules! I just thought of something. Keep testing, or don't. Doesn't matter. I'll be back.
Second Hercules reference. No clip up. Not a good start, man. How far up? In here? All right. Falling through the floor. Good. This is called like Breakout or something, right? I don't know exactly what to expect here, but do I need to? Oh, it stays. All right. You're not gonna let me through the door? I'm gonna make it through this door. Okay, I was walking backwards fully. All right, we'll take it down here. Am I just soft locked in here now? Did I? What is happening? Break out.
Unless Aperture was the monster. Aperture and everybody inside it. Holy Hercules! I just thought of something. Keep testing, or don't. Doesn't matter. I'll be back.
Oh, I got a portal device this time. That's nice. Now, how do I break out? Do I have to, like, bowling pin these walls down? I think maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just put a portal through here somewhere. Where is there a spot that I can put a portal in here? Any spot will do. Any spot. Oh. Duh. Alright. Take this with me. Oh, there was a spot. Someone left strawberry jam on the floor. Oh, the door opened by itself while I was admiring the jam. Then it closed. Wait, the door didn't open. The entire door frame opened. I love that. Yeah, listen, you gotta make do with the textures you got. I don't have any quips or qualms about that. Now, back to the main menu again. That was a wild ride. All right. It is called Breakout, so that was chill. Remove the tiles in the goop to make more logical sense for player death. That's, well, don't you know? Shell died from starvation. What happened when we dropped into that pit is that we starved to death, and it went into super mega fast time lapse mode. So yeah. So is Morothesism the map that you teased? Because I never unsubscribed from it, and I feel like this is that one that War was talking about. But maybe not. This was ASDF 2v2, right? I don't know. One of those two, I feel like, was the really hard one. That being said, is my music really loud? I feel like it's really loud. You posted Bohemian 4 Anvil and Elder Guardian, but there was a screenshot that you teased of another map that I know that Masalt has been working on for a long time. The main menu thing is peak game design. It's like, you should flash something on the screen that's like, you should stop playing now and take a break. So, alright, we're gonna jump into these. I'm gonna start with Bohemian. I have played 4 before. It might be the one that I never finished properly. I may have done a cube throw because I got frustrated. Which is so accurate. And Commander TNT definitely didn't like it if I did that. Alright, gotta take my music down. Bohemian. Alright, Toxic Goo. pull and push beams, and momentum and cubes. Sounds simple, right? What is up with that? Why is there a panel there? It's to draw attention. But why do we need our attention drawn there? Okay. Here's the deal. What does this do? Turns push to pull. And we have a cube. I think first we need to get over there. Logically speaking. Portable surface taking a bath in the sludge. That's what I thought at first, but then I don't think you can portal into the sludge. Actually, is that possible and no map makers ever use that? Because that kind of makes sense. Let's go to there now. I need to do a test on this cube because I don't see a respawn thing, but I imagine it has to respawn, right? Okay. I think portals either don't work or are buggy underwater. Yeah, especially if it's sludge, because you would die. And like, I don't think the sludge would come out into it. That's that question of like, what if you were to put a portal under the ocean or something, if it was even possible? What would you do? But interesting. Okay, so we can get the cube over here. Then we can go through here and we can push the cube back to us. I think this is the next logical step. Okay, it's logical for us to do this. Let me save here. I feel like I'm on the right track. Also, death water with portals aren't that fun. It's a gel-like thing. Interesting. You would see that the water has no texture on the side. That's true. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Okay. Now we can turn this to a pull, but I don't know if I want to turn it to a pull. I think I definitely do. The trouble is that if we turn it to a pull, this is gonna be weird. Maybe what we need to do is get clever here and do... hang on. I want to flip these around. Maybe we need to do something like this. Turn it to a pull so that we can get into the upper beam. Then put a portal there so that we get pushed out and we're on the other side. I don't know exactly what that'll do for us, but I think this is right. Now we can pull that cube back. I still don't know how we're gonna get up to there though. Is this a distance that we can jump out of the bridge, right? Because if we do this, well, I did save, but I don't know how this is gonna work. And there's no place to put a cube other than there. I think that's the genius of it. If we get pushed, that won't help us. If we get pulled, let me go back. Let me reset this. Can we jump into this? Can we jump into this off of a cube? Can we jump into that and grab the cube? We can. I don't know that that was intentional though. Well, listen. Everything in a Assault map is intentional. And that was not a hard glitchy mechanic to do. If we do this and drop this on the thing by moving it to a pull when that goes over, then in theory, we can pull ourselves up. And I think if we pull ourselves up, go to the top, put the thing there, and then jump out, That should do it, right? Well, that's not the way. Hang on. How do we get into the top one? I feel like jump. Now we're just stuck on how to get into the top one. Because we can't go up in this thing, right? Can we? This is kind of weird now. Maybe I need that with me. Maybe I need to do the cube jump first and then do that push move from the other side so we get pushed up into the right spot. You can normally do that unless they put a gap in the panels like this to prevent you from doing that. Like I said, everything in a Assault map is intentional. What's up, Big C? Welcome back. Oh, you're sick? That stinks. I'm sorry. I just got over a cold too. Dude, last week, I was so sick. I was sick of being sick. Okay. We can't get over there with a pole. I think what we need to do is get over there, set up the cube to do a pull. Somehow. This is tricky. This is so tricky. Let's see. If we get up into this with a push, then I'll have to yeet the thing over. Well, okay, hear me out. If we're in the beam already, then we can't move the cube, because the only way we can move the cube is by having this and that set up. So we can turn it into a pull. I think what we need to do is give up on solving it at the moment. I don't think we're ready to solve it. I think we need to do this to just get over there. It's very Assault to do things in stages. I think we need to get over here. Then I think we need to do something else from here, right? Like, for instance, now, if we pull that cube, now it's a push again. Is there any way to get that cube fizzled so that we can get it on this side? It's way too far away for us to grab it. Because if we were able to fizzle the cube, this is tricky. This is very tricky. Also, that observation room gives me Skylight vibes. Nice. You posted 2 more maps if I want to play them. I do, but I also want to play this. Petition for ASDF to play Scanner Somber. I've heard of Scanner Somber. Right? I think. Okay. Time for big thinking energy. I don't have big thinking energy, is the problem. I know that I've signed up for this. It's an Assault map, and it's a Commander TNT map. I mean, not this one per se, but the next one. I know that I'm gonna need big thinking energy. BTE, if you will. But I don't have big thinking energy. I have smooth brain energy. Also made a map if you want to see it, but play after the other ones. Well, these ones are going to take me like a full year each. So I'll play it in 4 years when we get to it. I'm gonna be stuck in these 4 maps, and Divinity's gonna release, and I'm not even gonna be able to play it. It's just gonna be interesting. Okay. Oh man. I'm getting warm. And the remote's on my air conditioner has died. I did the thing. I spun the batteries around. Works like a charm. You can't turn shutter speed into a map because it runs on modified game code, custom client, and server DLLs. Client and server DLLs are what define client and server handled entities. Divinity Chapter 2 is releasing sometime this year, probably before summer. Are you going to release it one chapter at a time? I was under the impression that Chapter 1 was like a preview, and then you were going to release all 5 chapters together. But I'm very excited if something's coming this year. That'd be awesome. What did I miss? Currently building another map and didn't really focus on the stream. Well, we got to here. And, oh, one chapter at a time. Let's go. I'm gonna have to replay them, though, every time you release a chapter so that I get used to the difficulty curve again. Because there's no way I can just jump into Chapter 5 after several months of not playing Divinity. Big thinking energy. Okay. Let me repeat what we've got. Let me just start over. Let me repeat how we got to here. First things first, we went over this way. Then we went this way and we picked up this cube. We brought it back over to here. Then we put it in this way. We went back and we brought it to us like this. Then I was so smart to, what did I do? I did something like this. And then what did I do before? I think I did this and this. And then I jumped off the cube and grabbed the cube and got to here, right? I'm gonna save here because I know that this is good so far. Let's see. Then we can drop this cube into here and then stop it like this so we get a pull beam. Now we could pull that cube, maybe just briefly. No, too brief. Let's try that again. You're gonna release it with gaps so people who are slower at puzzles have time to get caught up, so everyone can start each chapter at the same time. Oh, that's neat. That's like a community-oriented goal for releasing chapters. I like that. That's neat. Let me think about possible ways to solve this. Possible ways to solve this. If we are able to get into the pull beam from the top section, from here, then we can exit. Let me think if that's even remotely possible. The only way for this to be a pull beam is for this cube to be on that button. And if the cube is on that button, then there is zero way for me to use the cube to get up into the beam, right? So, then, that is not an option. So the only other way to get out of the test is to make this a push beam from there to there, and either use the cube from that side to jump up into the pull beam, into the push beam, get pushed all the way through, which could be possible, or have the cube over here and have the portal set up there and there already with the cube on this side to jump up into the push beam. I think that's less likely. In fact, I think if I do this, I think I may have solved it. Talking it out is immensely helpful, okay? Not like that. Oh, let's go. I can go all the way up into the pull beam on this side. The trouble is that it won't be high enough. Now, hear me out, actually. It doesn't need to be high enough. This is brilliant. I like this test because I figured it out with my big brain. Yes, this is awesome. I'm gonna miss this jump for sure. For sure, I'm gonna miss this jump. Oh. Did anyone time that? Did anyone time that? Did I just do a assault test in a not extremely long amount of time? That was so cool. Now, I am worried about the other assault test because the other one, let me go back to the queue to look at it. The other one is in a playlist in the Steam Workshop that Massault has titled My Hard Maps. So, I don't think Bohemian was in the hard maps. I think Elder Guardian is in the hard maps. But they had similar amounts of ratings. So, in theory, it should be okay. Now, 4, I know I've played 4 before. This one, is it the laser bootstrapping one? If it's the laser bootstrapping one, I'm just gonna say that I've done it before and refer you to the old video when I played it.
Whoa,
I think...
chariots. For some reason, some of the audio was bleeding through in this universe. Don't know if you were catching the subtext there, but that computer cave is crazy. So, Greg was right. As of now, we are canceling the Genetic Lifeform and Disk Operating System Initiative. Boy, that could have backfired. Anyway, this Earth is far too dangerous, and we are pulling you out.
Oh,
Right
well,
after
he
this
canceled.
test.
Okay. He canceled GLaDOS in whatever universe. I won't play the maps you sent yet. Shay. I see you though. Oh, yes, we did this one. Okay. This is with the light bridge and the thing that we needed to jump up and get our head caught in the light bridge. That was this one. So I remember this one. Music is fire. We've already rated it. Because we've played it before. So 4 is done, and I actually remember how to solve it. It looks really nice. It does look really nice, honestly. So then we're going to either Avril Abridged or Elder Guardian. And both of these, I think, are going to be trouble for me. Is there any preference on which one I should do before the other? Actually, what's fun is when I was playing 4, I think Commander TNT was in the stream, and I was completely stuck. And I didn't know that if your head was caught in a light bridge when it was being generated, that it would pop you up above the whole thing. And Commander TNT gave me a hint that that mechanic existed, and then it still took me a while to solve it. But I appreciated that, because if I don't have all the tools, it's like telling somebody to go build a house and not giving them a hammer, or like telling them that they have to ask for the tools and they don't know that a hammer exists. So they're like trying to drive nails and they're like, it's impossible to build a house. And you're like, oh wait, yeah, hammers exist. They're the things that you use to drive nails. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. Well, given that I know how hammers work now, I think I can build a house. So it was one of those things. What's up, Trufa? Welcome back. You're the guy who sent Variana Chamber to play. Nice. That's fun. I love it when people join the stream and they know other people in the stream. I'm like, oh, it's like a community. It's not, I mean, I love it when random people are here too, because it's just fun. Like, people are finding Portal live streams still in 2026. By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Does anyone do anything for New Year? Like, aside from the standard stay up till midnight New Year's party, does anyone have any New Year's traditions? We received a number of New Year's cards, which I appreciate, because to me, I love Christmas cards. It's a good chance to get an update about people. But sometimes, like, it's nice to keep the cards coming and do New Year's updates. I love that. So if you play Friday Night Funkin', a rhythm game, make sure go to options, then preferences, then disable naughtiness. I don't think I'm gonna play a rhythm game on stream. Interesting though. A family ate 1-year-old frozen leftovers for breakfast. That's like a New Year's thing. Like every New Year's they freeze leftovers, and then every New Year's Eve they eat them. Interesting tradition. All right. By the way, I struggle very much with that. Oh, nice, nice. You stay up till midnight, but that's normal. You always stay up late. Yeah, honestly. We always play our PS3 Super Slim. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let me play. War said Avril's easier, so let's play Avril. I have a hard time believing that any Commander TNT map is easier than anyone else's map. I know there's harder ones, like Facade is out there.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Paranormal. Magicians, witches, crystal healing doctors, you're here because you have scary powers and we want in on it. So, who's ready to draw some pentagrams? Now, you already met one another on the cab ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I'm host to a tiny but powerful demon who lives in a secret place in my mouth.
That explains a lot, actually. Cave Johnson has a demon in his mouth. How strange. Avril is a low 6 of 10. Elder is a high 6 of 10. Both are in your top 3 hardest solves. Nice. Have I ever played a 6 of 10 that I solved? Like, what's the hardest thing that I've played? I think you've been around for the hardest things that I've played. So, you would know. Oh, this does look a little bit familiar. I'm getting vibes from that other test that was ASDF World 2v2 as a joke. Alright, so we have got lots of pits, which... oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I need a laser shining into there. Which means I need a laser cube sitting... somewhere. What is your hardest solve? Like, what's the map name? Oh, that's a good question. I think probably the ones that I've had the most trouble with are some of Commander TNT's maps, but I don't remember exactly which ones they were. I think if I went into my, like, subscribed maps and looked at the ones I thumbs up, thumbs upped, that might be useful. Okay, let me just look around. I think that's a regular cube. So I'm gonna need a laser cube somewhere else as well. We have a push beam to here. Well, for one, let me turn lasers off. For two, let me go up here. And then let me push down here. I think that's what I need. Oh, not exactly. Let me look around. Permanent fizzle field there. Button to get a cube here. Does this respawn? No, I have to push the button. I did beat Paint Strike. Yeah. Oh, Ubiquitous. Yeah. I played Ubiquitous. That might have been the one that I played and did a cube throw at the end. Because I solved most of the test, or what I thought was most of the test. Got to the point where you're supposed to fling a cube with the door. And then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then I did a cube throw instead of flinging the cube, and then solved it. The final challenge of Paint Strike was either 2 or 3. Oh, for your hardest solves? Yeah, Paint Strike was really good. I liked Paint Strike a lot. It felt good. Okay, if I do, let's see. If I shine a laser into there, which I could have done from up there, but not getting this cube. Let me do more thinking. I don't know if being in here is helpful at all. Oh, it is, because now I can go back up there. So that I can go back and do this. That turns that off, so I can go get that now. Oh, 2 or 3 out of 10, not in your top 3 hardest solves. That makes sense. I was like, I don't remember Paint Strike being so hard. Disgruntled from Paint Strike is a 2 or 3 out of 10 and it's my hardest solve? That's crazy. It's crazy. What is Facade? Because I've like fiddled around with it for like 15 minutes, but we ran out of time and I never went back. I'd like to solve Facade eventually. Alright, let's put blue here. Well, let me think. Blue has a laser. If I put something here... I need this cube over there, but it's a Commander TNT map, so I can't throw it, even though that is an easily throwable distance. I think I need to just go explore the rest of the test and see what's going on. Yeah. Okay, this I could walk over. And this is a pit with an interesting cut-off angle there. I wonder why that's a thing. Okay, so the laser cube has to be here, pointing into that. Interestingly, no. Okay, that should be fine, because I'll have to run and grab that. So let's do this. Can I not? I'm so close to it. Really? That's a suspiciously long timer. Okay, so if I do this... in theory... it has a short delay to let me walk. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna go up here. And then I'll put blue down here. That gets me the cube. If I leave blue down there, I think I need to not have the cube there yet. Which is a bit annoying. So let me redo this. Can I just... we already had it over there, right? It's fine. I'm saving some time. I'm saving some time without no clipping. I'm essentially just like redoing the game state. Beautiful. Alright, that's fine. And then how do we get over there now? We go up here like this. We put blue down there. And then we put... maybe we'll put orange over there? Interesting. Not exactly what I needed, but that's okay. Okay, I think now I go like this. You're gonna go eat because you are a hunger pig? Alright, sounds good. Let me go back up here. Let me put this laser back here. Then I need to put... oh, interesting. So if I move either of these portals, then that turns off. Unless... I understand. I need to have this pointed at this from there. Then I need to go back and do that setup again. I feel like I'm actually making progress here. That's kind of nice. I don't usually make much progress in Commander TNT maps. I usually just get stuck forever. What's up, JJ Mac? Right. What was I doing? Blue here. Then orange, a blue here. Now I'm stuck. If we leave this, then we'll somehow need to get all the way back over there. I think we can hit that and that from the start. feel like I'm close to something. Let me save here. So if I go back to the start like this. How do I get back to the start? I don't even know if I can get back to the start. Hang on. I know I'm gonna no-clip this. I need to see what's on the start again, because I have forgotten. So, we can't get back to the start unless we have the blue push beam pointed at that. Okay, I only no-clipped because I forgot what was at the start. We were here with this cube, so this is a state that we've been in before. In fact, I think we saved here. I'm just gonna load so that you know that I'm not doing any cheating. You know, it's not what I need in my life. I had to turn my AC down again. I'm pretty toasty. Okay, so now we would need, what about the glass hole? There's a glass hole, but I can't see any surfaces through it. The glass hole allowed me to go to this side from that side. So now what I need is to have that and that. So I think what I need to do, and I guess I need to keep that. I need to push this, and that's why it was a suspiciously long timer. Push this. Now, I already have blue there. I think I'm gonna move this cube to here. I don't know for sure that this is right, but this feels right. I could put it in the intersection. Maybe I'll do that. That way it doesn't matter which direction it's coming from. That might shoot me in the foot later, but I think that's right. Okay, so I still have blue there, so I need to move orange to here. Remember when I said it's a suspiciously long timer? Oh, that's not where I needed to put that. Hang on. Let me not put it right in the direction of the beam. So dumb. Okay, put this over here, like this, so that it doesn't get caught back up. We still have blue there. So we need to put orange here. Now we can get back across, which is a nice happy feeling. We still have... Huh. So here's the tricky part now. Ooh, back with a tuna salad wrap. Nice. That sounds good. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I usually eat right before the stream, but I just wasn't hungry. So, yeah, the glass pillars are nice. Your C disk is full, 0 bytes free? How does your computer even run if you have 0 bytes free in your C drive? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe you have to float to the exit. So there's no way to do that. Well, actually, yeah, there's no way to do that. We need to jump off a cube to the exit, and the laser has to be shining into there. So that laser shining into that is only possible by having that cube from that platform shining into here. Because this is too low, purposefully, and there's no way to get a laser coming this way to this platform without using that cube to shine it through at an angle, which we know is the most unholy thing that you can do in a Commander TNT test. Well, one on the taboo list is cube throws. You don't throw cubes. No wonder I'm so hot. I still have my slippers on. I'm dying over here. I'm like cranking that AC low. It's so cold outside. Anyways, you don't throw cubes in a Commander TNT test, and you don't shine lasers diagonally through a portal. Those are the taboos. There's probably more. I think I can deathlock if I drop down there. I won't, because that would be dumb, but I'm pretty sure it's not a soft lock per se, because there's a way to die. I'm pretty sure it would be a deathlock. Okay, so then how do we get to a place where we have a laser hitting that cube with enough time for us to be able to run over here if we... Oh, so we have to catch this cube. We either catch it in this beam. Actually, if we put orange there, we can see it from here. So we could put orange there, shine a beam, and then put orange there. Which means that we could travel from orange to blue. It's not a soft lock if you're allowed to no clip. Well, I might disagree with that. I think if you have to no clip, it's a soft lock. Yeah, when you activate the laser, it drops a cube. The thing is, we have to catch that cube. We either have to catch it using this tractor beam, or we have to catch it by hitting the laser, dropping the cube, then undoing the laser, running through here and catching it. Which I think is not the option, because essentially what happens, the laser holds the door open, and to get through the door, we need to have this cube. So we can never, once we get the cube, we cannot undo this laser. So I'm thinking potentially we need endgame state, because we're probably gonna have to catch it with this. We need to have the laser I don't think we can catch it if we move. If we use this, boom. I don't think this gives us enough time to run over and catch it. Unless we do a double drop. But that doesn't seem likely either. You know what I mean? Now, this feels like a Commander TNT test. So what intermediate state do I need to be able to get this stuff working? Maybe use the laser cube to prop up? Well, oh, that's true. Well, we need the laser cube to hold the door open. It doesn't do us any good if we get up to the door without the laser shining onto this. You do bring up a good point though. Potentially, if I'm up here already, then I could theoretically, I can maybe see, I could see that from up here. You're thinking the float thing is a major part of this? What float thing? Who asked about, oh, forgot the rose. Yes, I could absolutely play one of your test chambers. Shay has a couple on deck, and I would love to play yours too, so. If self-promotion wasn't a thing. Well, that's the thing. I say no self-promo in the rules, but that's just to keep people from, like, over self-promo. What I don't want is for somebody to drop in here and be like, you guys need to check out my channel where I play Portal mods. It's like, alright. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But if you come in here... Oh, TNT's here. What's up, Commander? It's very common for Commander to have the beginning of her maps to lull you into a false sense of the map being possible. That happens to me every time I play one of your maps. Come on. Every single time. Oh, it's good to have you back though. Welcome back. I did a cube throw earlier, but it was only to get back to a place, the state I had already been in without doing the steps in between, so that I could save and then not have to do it again. It was either that or do all the steps again or no clip. Those are my three options. I chose to throw a cube. You're a weird freak and immediately see the exit move first and solve the map backwards. That's what I'm trying to do too. I just get stuck because sometimes there's options for what the exit move could be. So how do we set up this laser? If we have it here, well, I need to get back over there somehow. So if I put orange here, then I'm gonna walk back through and both my portals get fizzled, so that doesn't help me. If I put blue here, I could get back up there, potentially. So if I put blue here, and then orange there, that gets me through. And the only difference is that now I'm up here with that cube being there, which prevents me from getting back over there. So I don't know if that's ideal. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just quick load to where I was before. I think I was thinking too much. I just need to go try some random stuff and see if it fixes this test. Most confusing test chamber known to man. Yeah, if you've never played or seen Commander TNT's test chambers, welcome to your first Commander TNT test chamber. Even Albert Einstein couldn't do this? There are three types of solvers: forward solvers, backward solvers, and sandwich solvers. I think I'm probably more, like, I'm a sandwich solver leaning towards backwards. Sandwich is like, you start from the first steps and the back steps, and then you try to make them meet in the middle, right? I like to go see all of the test elements first and play around with, like, what's possible, potentially, and then I like to think about going from the exit steps backwards. So if I'm understanding sandwich correctly, I think that's me. Alright, so let's do this. Well, I need to get back over there. Well, okay, if I do this and then this. Did you prevent the double spawn from happening in this one? Usually if you do this, it fizzles it. But you prevented that from happening somehow. Fascinating. Huh. Love to know how you did that. You did prevent the spam. Is that so that people can't spam it and then run back and catch it without doing the thing? Because I was speculating that that might be an option, but now that the spam doesn't work, I imagine that that's not the option. So I do need to catch it with a tractor beam. Potentially, which means the laser needs to be up forever. And the tractor beam. Now, even though you've only been here for a small bit, I'm a subscribe. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. On YouTube, how do you guys feel about YouTube subscriptions? Because I've been on the side of, like, I don't want to subscribe to somebody until I'm a regular. Like, once I frequently look at their channel to look for new videos, then I'm like, I'm gonna subscribe. But then I've also been on the side of, like, it's free for me and it helps them. So if I even remotely like their content, I'm just gonna subscribe. And then I'll just leave notifications on for the channels that I actually want to keep up with when they drop new stuff. But then it gets overwhelming that I'm subscribed to like 100 people and I don't even remember what their channels are about. So then I eventually like go through and I'm like, okay, I saw one of your videos and it was cool, but like I don't actually like the content that you're doing, not because they're terrible, but because I don't enjoy the content. You know what I mean? You subscribe if you consistently enjoy their content. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm kind of in that boat now. Okay, so we have to do that and then catch it. Which makes me think that maybe we go here. You subscribe to everyone because you change what you want constantly. Yeah, yeah. Been there too. Love it. Especially since it's free. Ooh, wow, I'm honored. I'm the only YouTuber that you consistently watch live streams. So you subscribe and you like and hit the bell. Love that. Love to see it, love to hear it. Okay. So do that so the float beam wouldn't get in the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The tractor beam won't hit it from there. But then I need to get up there. So maybe... But if it's there, then I can't move the blue portal. But what I did before was like hit that button. Hang on. I'll just load. I don't like no clipping a bunch because then I don't remember how I got places. So I'll just load. I was here. So if I hit this button, go through. Oh, I didn't put it in the right spot. And then put orange. Let me think about what this does for me. Whenever you hear subscribe, I think of the meme where the guy comments, "What's my poor puss?" And the creator of the vid says to subscribe and hit the like button. What's my purpose? That's crazy. This map is mostly core moves, which is not common for you. Is core moves like... I don't know what core moves is. The brain isn't braining. Core move is a unique, interesting move that you work toward being able to do. That's good, because then once I do the one move, then I'm done. So like removing the light bridge from under the cube is the core move of the campaign map, Pull the Rug. Well, that's a fitting name. Alright, well that's not really what I want. So, let me reload. The move be doing. The move be coring. The core be moving. Okay, let's say I do this. Let's say I just ignore this for a second. The core move on this map is insane. If you manage to figure it out, you're gonna have your mind blown. That is intriguing. This is the shortest 6 of 10 ever, so it has to be insane. Yeah, that feels right. This doesn't feel right. It feels possible, but it doesn't feel right. Remember soft locking yourself by throwing a cube onto a tall platform where you couldn't get up to? It might have been the worst move in Portal ever. Oh man. I don't think this is right. This doesn't feel kosher. This doesn't feel clever. This map is prep for Divinity Chapter 5. Okay, can you guys give me a, like, is this move worth trying until I get it right? Kind of a deal? Like... This move is worth trying to get it right? It's not worth trying to get it right. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. That is good to know. That would just be to get it up there anyways. You're looking at your other maps to see if it's worthy enough? Well, listen, I'll play anything. I'll play complete garbage. Like, and I'll probably have fun. The fun part for me, a lot of the fun of playing these maps is that, like, it's this rare creative format of somebody has made something because they love it. And I am playing something because I love it. But then I'm also making content by playing content. And then you guys get to watch it because you love it. So it's this weird, like, triple cool, like, that's a big part of the enjoyment for me, which is why I don't play Portal maps on my own if I'm not streaming. Because it takes that away. ASDF has enjoyed so much utter garbage that I can never bring myself to like, which is an admirable trait. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Even if your map is garbage and not enjoyable to play, I'll enjoy streaming it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy watching it too. Okay, let me think what could be crazy. This is technically in the path of the tractor beam, but that doesn't particularly help because of this glass. You just finished your map, got a playtest now? That's exciting. This is probably gonna be where I get stumped, and well, that's not particularly helpful. I could... Well, what would be the point of getting the cube up there? If I get the cube up there, then I can bring it down to there, which doesn't really help. I could not bring it over there because of the tractor beam. I could get it into the first zone. If it's up there, I can have it in the first zone. I don't know that punting it through this is going to be an option, though. And then, as far as other ways to get the cube up... I mean, unless... I also doubt this. Yeah, there's no way to squeeze through that. So... I thought maybe, like, clipping a portal onto that, but I think that would be a test break if that was even possible. That would be a beta break for sure. This move is apparently a big roadblock for a lot of people. Hey, listen, I am a lot of people. Not in the sense of I am possessed by a demon like Cave Johnson and his mouth, but in the sense of I am stuck. It's insane how hard this move is for people to see when it's so simple. It's simple. It's simple. Is there any way to get it in there? I don't think there's any way to get it in there. I feel like it's supposed to be on that other platform. I don't know what it does to have me here. To have the cube there. I don't know how that helps. ASDF is actually farther than most people. Most people don't even think of catching the cube in the funnel. But I haven't, haven't gotten that far yet. So I may have the end part figured out, or part of the ending figured out, but if I can't get there, it doesn't help me. I suppose it does help to know where I'm going, because that's the only way possible to get that other cube. But then I have to have the funnel and the laser, because if I repoint the laser after having the funnel, if I repoint the laser after catching the cube in the funnel, then it'll respawn the cube, which maybe is not a problem if I can catch the cube the second time. Would there be a reason why I need that second cube to then respawn it in a place that I can catch it? I don't know about that one. Question, when do you think you're able to play your maps? I will play your maps after this map. Because if Masalt's map is harder than this, I won't start that one this stream. 100,000 years. I'm gonna be sitting here testing the limits of how long a YouTube live stream will be maintained without failing. Yeah, and yours too, Shay. Oh, but what I was thinking with the laser, if I'm already on that shelf and then I do this to get it back into there. So end game state. I have that cube. I climb up to there with it. And from there, with a portal up there, I put it there, which means this has to be in the path here already. Which means I can't use the tractor beam to get back over there. In fact, this would have to be in the path here. I would need to be up there and down over there. So I feel like having a link between this zone and that zone is endgame. After I already have this cube, catching it in the funnel, so that I can get back there I'll have to have that link set up at some point, which means getting a cube up there is not so far out of the options. Where was I before? How did I get this going? I feel like I did. If I go back up to here now, and I put blue here, I put orange there. I could put orange. Well, that wouldn't help. Just gonna dork around for a while, see what happens. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine. Probably should have moved this, but it's alright. Let's see now. Now I can get blue-orange. Now I'm back in the start mode though, because I let the cube fall. So let me do that without putting the cube in the place where it was before. I don't know if I even can, but I think I can. If I put this not in this beam, then I can't get back up. But if I go back this way, then it's just sitting over there. Do I even need it to be just sitting over there? Let's see. I can get up here. Then I can get down here. I can get over there. This is tricky. I think unless I need to do this and then like run through and catch it somehow. That seems a bit unlikely, but maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing stuff that doesn't really make a ton of sense. Oh, you're gonna go because of sleep. All good. Hope you had fun. I've been having fun. Is this set to heat? Can I... Cool mode, please. Okay, so now if I put blue, that gets set up. Then I can walk through. This is where I was before. I can go over here. Is it a timing thing? No, I can't catch that, even if I timed it just right. I don't think I'd be able to catch it. Well, alright, maybe I'll try. I did 6 ticks. I'll do 8 ticks. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just before 8 ticks. This feels like a tight timing thing. Commander TNT doesn't typically do timing things. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did that even do anything for me? I can get over there. Now. I feel like this is an unintended test chamber state. Where would I need this to go? If I put it on the other side, blocking this laser. I don't know if that's even on track. I'm just gonna have to see if it is. Save here. Been editing one of your chambers while listening. Okay, so now if I put orange there, if I do blue and then orange, then I put orange here and go through, and then I put blue up there. That should shine this laser and allow me to catch it, maybe? I was off? I feel like I'm close to something. That was pretty tight timing, though. How was that off? It didn't do the thing? That has to be spot on, right? I feel like this whole thing is unintended. I'm gonna finish solving the test and Commander TNT is gonna hit me with a... That was great, except that wasn't the way to do it. I'm gonna be like, ah, dang it. Okay, so if we do this... Is that laser purposefully too high? I feel like I've manipulated that before. Like, hang on. I need to test to see... Because it's not... Oh, it is too high. Has it always been too high? Because this isn't getting activated. That's really confusing. It can block it, but it doesn't pick it up? But if I put it through... That is on the same height as this. What did I do wrong? It's not hitting it anymore? I feel like I broke something. Was that... Did I do a weird placement on that? Because it's hitting it now. What? How did I get it to break the laser? There was a placement helper on that. Okay, so this is potentially in the right spot. I just need to put it better? That's right. So I need to put it as high as possible. Okay, I can't catch that. Well... No, Commander TNT fixed the stutter. What is... Why is there Kraft mac and cheese cluttering the exit? Well, okay, listen. This is enough progress that I can see the exit now, which is comforting. Let me think more about this. Because I can go into here now. If I move blue, I'm trapped again. But that might be exactly what I need to do. I can move blue from this side. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. I need to see if this timing is possible. I had blue here, right? So, I'll put orange here. So now if I put... If I put blue up there... Oh, there's no way. There's no way. So that's not right. Which makes sense, because I didn't think the timing thing was the move. It didn't... It just doesn't feel like Commander TNT vibe. So I'm thinking that this state is not the right state. I wonder if putting blue down here would work. No, it wouldn't work. If I put blue, or if I put orange down there, I lose the laser. You uploaded a new map, Lincoln, dude, you should totally. Oh, I got 3 maps to play now. Oh, JJ, you should throw your map in, are you in the Discord? If you're not in the Discord, I have a recommendation channel. I think Shay, Phaeton, and now maybe you can drop maps in there that I can play. Potentially after this one. What could be devious about this move that I'm not thinking about? It's a simple move when you see it. You were next? Yeah. Well, Shay had already dropped stuff in there. And then JJ. And then Phaeton. Your new map is gonna take a bit? Yeah. Interesting. Hint, move has something to do with track platform. I mean, that tracks. Oh, you don't have to send me the link. Just send me the title and I'll look it up. That's the easiest way. Because I have links banned in both of my maps. Or both of my chats. Oh, I didn't start Twitch. I should start Twitch. Hello, Twitch. I've definitely haven't been streaming for 2 hours already. But you know, if you're on Twitch waiting, welcome to the stream. We're starting in the middle of this map because not because I forgot to start Twitch. Where are we? It has something to do with the track platform. Well, let me go through. The track platform has to be started from this side. So what state could we be in to start it from this side? You know what's crazy? We could send it over. Then do this and walk out this way. That is exactly the right timing. Oh no, basically the main idea of yours is to have a lot of turrets. Oh man, okay, that feels right, except where's my blue portal? Oh, here. If I put orange back up there, I'm in the same spot. Actually, if I put blue up there, I'm in a different state. I've never been in this state before. This feels right. Because now I have that dropped. I don't know exactly what to do with that, though. I could... Man, I don't know. That's tricky. Well, I could hit this from here. Oh, it did a weird thing again. That is sort of acceptable. I haven't done this state. But that state doesn't really help me. No clip is forbidden under any circumstances if I play your map today. Man. I feel like I'm close to something. What if I do this? Oh, what's up, Mr. Bean? No, that timing's too tight. That wouldn't be the timing. Okay, so... What did I have? I had a better state than this. We have... Where am I? Oh, this is not the state that I had before. I'm gonna get back to where we were before. We were here. Because we had just gotten to this state. Okay. You got a new mouse and keyboard Klingon theme. That's cool. The keyboard's also in Klingon, so you gotta learn 10-finger writing and or Klingon. That's awesome. I love that. Now, I wonder... if we were to do, like... what haven't I done that we could do? With this platform. Could we get the cube into there? No, we've already determined we can't, because the only way in there, at least for a cube, the only way in would be through this, but it's always pushing out. So the cube can't go in there. The cube could maybe go up there, or in there, but... my brain's melting like ice cream. I only have like half a brain cell, so these tests are pretty tricky for me. Laser. The trouble is I don't know how to bridge the gap between the potential end state that we've come up with, or at least a later step, which would be shining the laser and catching that cube in the tractor beam. The tractor beam would mean that we do this, right? Boom, boom. So if we laser this, if we like laser it and then leave, boom, boom. That's how quick the timing would be to have a tractor beam. Does this level have a guide? No. There's no guide for this level. There is Commander TNT in the chat, silently judging me for getting stuck again. And refusing to give hints as per usual. We have actually very graciously received a couple of hints in the past from Commander TNT. Begrudgingly, I might add, but we were stuck for so long. We haven't gotten stuck for that long for this test. We've only been here for like an hour, so we're growing and learning and evolving and getting smarter. Actually, I think I'm getting dumber. This is going to be controversial, but let me restart. I've been standing here for too long. Commander's like a vampire, but instead of blood, she feeds on suffering.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Paranormal. Magicians, witches, crystal healing doctors, you're here because you have scary powers and we want in on it. So, who's ready to draw some pentagrams? Now, you already met one another on the cab ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I'm host to a tiny but powerful demon who lives in a secret place in my mouth.
It just came back to that comment. This How does this placement work? What? How do I keep pointing that off center? I have placed that down so many times in the wrong spot. It irks me. It's fine. Oh, I need to do this first. Because portal magnets are buggy? Yeah, I believe it. Oh yeah. I was like, how did I get over there before with the cube? Like this. Now, what did we do last time? We got on here, and we probably went... What did we do before? How did we get the portals in that weird configuration? I know many people will just use the guides and nothing else to win, so I never make guides. Yeah, that makes sense. What's up, Bob? The white laser is different from the normal laser. The white laser is just a guide. It doesn't do anything. It just shows you where the thing is pointed to make it easier for long distance, like small angles like this. Because if you didn't have the guide, you'd have to like look through here and line it up kind of in the center, and then it's off, which is frustrating. So it makes it nice for angles like this. Where were we? Here? Okay, how did we get that and that? We went up like this, and then went like this, and then like this. What did we do before? How did we get... Oh, right, we went like this, and then through. And the timing feels right for that. Then we could put orange up there, which drops the fizzle field. Now we have that self-contained, which means in theory we could move this cube around. We can move that cube around. If we put a portal... Hang on. I was over here. If we do something like this, then get back on the lift, and take the lift over, we'll be able to see that from here. That doesn't help us get that laser, though. We'll be able to get a laser up there into here. But we won't be able to move this cube. Unless we need to actually bring this over with us and aim it at that from here. Ah, that doesn't feel right. Okay, alright, alright. No, there's no way that's right. Because if we move this up there now... Wrong one. What's up, Rocker? Welcome in. This playthrough is the closest thing to a guide that you're gonna see. Which is a little bit discouraging if you're looking for a guide. What did we do before? We went over here. We went over here. We went to... I just wouldn't know where to put this thing. Maybe I'll put it in the path here, pointed there. Then I would need to put a portal up and down. Let's see, if I put orange here, that doesn't help me at all. If I put blue here, it doesn't help me at all. If I put blue there, it doesn't help me. If I put orange there, it gets me a laser. Straight laser. If I go up there, if I put orange there. Now, I've been here before. Did that, cube drops. It's no good. Yeah, that catch is not gonna happen. Maybe you have to set up the cube at the point of the laser before you move. Maybe. I'll try it. Where were you thinking? The thing is, if we put the cube in this path, then it's gonna get caught up in the beam. It'll get caught up in the tractor beam when we cross over. But if we don't do that, let's just put it here for now. How long have we been here? Too long. Let's not put the cube in the right spot. Too long is like very long. Well, we've been here like an hour? I don't know. Around an hour, I think. What did we do before? If we put orange up there... Well, we need to get up here. And then we need to move orange again because the cube magnet, or the portal magnet didn't work. And we put orange here. Then we go through and put blue up here. That drops that one. Yeah, most Commander TNT maps take hours. I don't even think this is Commander TNT's hardest map. I would venture to say there's harder ones than this. Because I'm kinda sorta making progress here. That's true, I did do a assault test in 15 minutes before that, so my hopes were kinda high. I had a lot of hope going into this. My hubris did not set me up well. Commander has a harder map for Divinity? Sheesh. Okay, if I now put blue here... Oh, this is your hardest map, other than a few for Divinity. Interesting. Well, I'm not as frustrated in this one as some other ones. This feels almost right. I'm gonna get it. I've lost all hope. Nah, I haven't lost all hope. I did it. It is exactly a straight line. Straight across. I am exactly... This beam is going straight into Chell's nose. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, ADHD brain? Where was I? Look at it, look at it. It goes straight across. Just completely, it goes so straight across my vision by being in the beam that if I turn around, I still see the laser beam going across my vision because I am exactly dead center in this beam. And I don't want to move anymore because I've done it. We're inside a laser beam. Actually, that's pretty crazy that we did that because that little halo doesn't show up unless you are actually like dead center in the laser beam. DIY laser nose and eye surgery. Yeah. Chell can see so well now. Alright, where were we? We were here. And then we were like here. I think you have to somehow get the mirror cube back to that side, to this side. The only way we could do that is if we get the mirror cube up here. If we get the mirror cube up here, then we could potentially do that. The trouble is that in order to do that, we need to have portals here and here. which means that the laser cube has to be in here to get in here, or we need to have a thing here and here. Then we need to use the cube to shine a laser through and then walk back through with it. Ultimate's eating popcorn and laughing, knowing how to do this. Hey, War has also solved this, so there are 2 people in the chat that know how to solve this test. You're also laughing but also crying. Well, Chell is probably not crying because we just burned her eyes out with a laser. I don't think she has tear ducts anymore, so Chell can't possibly be crying. That's crazy. What else? So I don't think it's... Let me think if it's possible to get that in here without walking it in here. If you go back, point portal to Fizzler portal, go back and point the laser and then walk back. If you go back, point portal to Fizzler, then go back and point the laser and then walk back. You mean if it's there and here? The only other thing we could do, well, we can't get the cube up here to get the cube up here, so I think the only way to get the cube up here is to have this set up, go through. So I don't think it's possible to get that cube out of this area. But maybe we need to have it in this area. Back is other side, then front is the side you're at. So this is the front, that's the back. So if I go to the back, I was already over there. Let me just load. This map took a year to make technically so that it caused less suffering. One of the other solutions, hang on.
What's your profanity?
Right, I'm sorry.
Family friendly, please. But yes, I appreciate that there was a polishing iteration going on here. Okay, so we're here. We're here. Alright, we're here. If the cube was over there, we couldn't do that to get back over. I wonder if it has to do with this. Almost lost it. Interesting. It might be smart, but it actually does nothing. It does absolutely nothing right there. And I know how Commander TNT feels about angled lasers. If we were to put that here and then like point it at an angle through there, that wouldn't work. We could point it... I just don't think that's right. So if it has to do with this lift, and it has to do with this cube, what can we do with this lift that we couldn't do before? That is too tight of timing. You need to move it up there by pointing the laser through the portal you were in above. Alright, 1 second. So going backwards, pointing at the receptor. You mean like this? Like walking back with it through the thing? I tried that, and honestly, I don't, well, that's not ideal. I don't think it's very feasible, just because I tried doing that, and War told me it's not worth getting that move. So I think War was just trying to save me the pain of trying to get that move. But we can try it. I mean, the hole makes it difficult, not impossible. It just means we have to be super careful. But I mean, we just have to be able to jump while holding that. Like, we have to jump back into the thing while holding this. Yeah, we lost it. Cheese it? I don't even... Oh, I just saved? Alright. Oh, what's up, Sakuns? I see you got the Nun remake version instead? What's the Nun remake version? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. What if we do... This is Avril Bridge, but I made a visual remake named Avril Lagoon. Oh, we could play Avril Lagoon. Ah, War doesn't like the hammerization. That explains it. Oh, some of the decorations look portable but aren't. Got it. Well, I mean, at this point, we know exactly what's portable and what isn't. Maybe a fresh change of pace will give me some inspiration. Let me look it up. Hang on one second. Steam. What? Where's my music? Make it at least a little bit interesting while I'm gonna search this map. Haven't you already solved it? You just need to get up there with the cube? I have not. Whoa. This is a massive visual overhaul. What? Oh, why is it blurry? Oh, it's the glass. Holy cow, I did not expect this to be the hammerization. This is so cool. Also, I see what you mean with the stuff and the thing. Alright. Well, we know what's portable and what isn't now. Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like this stuff. It's not... Well, we're in the same map. we're still solving the same puzzle. It's just a little bit of a visual change. You know? Okay, we have to get the cube first. There's also one laser angle made harder as well because of some decor. I imagine it's this one then. Yeah, I bet it's this one. Because of this decor. Although you can get in the decor. But yeah, I see what you mean. It's a bit tricky. Where were we? Wait, oh wait, that's... If I quick load, will it take me back to the original? This is a really cool visual update, but I think... Oh no, it won't. Where's it gonna put me? It still had... Huh? Okay. This is fine. Hang on one second. My son knocked on my door. Whoa, it was loud. And so he's up from his nap. He knocked on my door, and I was like, if someone's knocking on my door, I better go see what that is. Okay. You're making a hammerization of this same map. Oh, for the blue contest. That's cool. Hey, don't take over my PC. Don't do that. Alright, calm down. Everybody calm down. Quick load into a different map changes the map itself, but it doesn't change it on the workshop side. So you can beat every workshop map by quick loading into an easy map you already know the solution of. That's interesting. Well, we can keep it like this. This is okay. Man, this is so loud now in my ears. I feel like somebody turned up my volume while I was gone. Okay, we're here. It has something to do with this lift timing. I just don't know what the timing is. We could potentially, like, respawn the cube. We could go over and respawn the cube and then get back. But I don't know how that really helps us, because we'll be here, Fizzle Field, no portal. The only portalable surface will be that. Maybe you can climb up to the end using the plane cube, the dropper spawn. Yeah, that's the... Yes, I think that is the solution. We just have to catch that cube somehow, which is the hard part. So we are on the same page with the steps to do after the hard part. No, you haven't been here for the whole hour, so we've already kind of figured out some of the end steps. We just can't get there. And what I've been told is that there is a very simple move that is just crazy how simple it is and nobody gets it, which honestly is a lot of how Commander TNT makes maps. It's brilliant. It's brilliant to be able to put a simple move in place, but still have people not get it. No, I probably didn't totally figure out the end steps. I figured out a couple of them. Yeah. I see you. I see you giving me more false confidence. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. What if we bring the cube with us? Does that help? He already did the track platform move before. Well, so that was this one, right? Wait. No, it wasn't this one. That wasn't it. Alright, hang on. But the cube dropped when you went to the other side and it fell. Yeah. What did I do before? I think I did... Oh, it was this. And then this. Oh, yeah, it was that. But I messed up the timing. You gotta call someone. Is it me? Do you have my number? No, don't fall through. Don't get stuck on the bars. This is crazy. Now I can't do it. All I have to do is put this down. And then run back. Run back. Run back. Why is it so hard now? It's not a hard move. There. I don't even have to jump. When you do it right, you do it right. Now. The move is too tight for my standards, but cheese prevention was required. Did you already see the one, or were you gone? I wonder if you were here. I did a move where I had this pointed at this. And I started the tractor beam from over there. And then ran across the lift and caught it. So I had this cube here with me, and I had the tractor beam going from here and, well, the entrance to the tractor beam. But I didn't think it helped, so I abandoned that line of thinking. SV cheats 1 and no clip and go to the end. That's how you beat it. That is how you complete the test, but that is not how you solve the puzzle. And we're here to solve the puzzle, not complete the test. We only get the happy, warm, fuzzy feeling of completing the puzzle, or solving the puzzle, when we solve the puzzle. I had the laser pointer on the other side, and then you moved it at the other side. Follow your steps. Okay. What's up, Charlie? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I love the old school rage meme guy with the pipe and the top hat. It's good stuff. I moved to the other side. I feel like if you guys are gonna try to walk me through steps because there's some latency. I'm a little dead inside. Yeah. We need to name the rooms if you guys are gonna guide me through something. Side A, side B. Alright, here. Pay attention. Entrance room. Lower laser room. Upper laser room. Funnel room. Cube respawn room. And bridge respawn room. Alright? You got it? Entrance room. Lower laser room. Upper laser room. Funnel room. Cube respawn room. Bridge respawn room. That's about as clear as I can get. Go to the cube respawn room. Yes, sir. Keep the portals as is. By the way, to respawn the cube, I have to get fizzled. So, I hope that was in your plan. Also, put a tractor beam, I have to get fizzled. I suppose I could tractor beam the cube over there from here, but that doesn't really help me. I think. Gotta walk your dog. Alright, see you, Mr. Bean. We probably won't figure this one out this stream. But maybe. Maybe JJ's got it. We'll see. Oh, I'm out of coffee. They might be cooking. Someone called. We are in the cube respawn room with the portals as is. One in the lower laser room, one in the upper laser room. Have the cube with me. That was important. You gotta tell me stuff like that. That's about right. Let's try that again. Point it at the portal surface near the bridge. I hate that angle. Shoot one portal there. Which portal? We can shoot a portal there. But just so you know, if we shoot, have it aim at the laser thingy. Shoot a portal there. So we would need the blue one there. JJ is not the fork in the kitchen. You were on bridge where pointed the laser from upper laser room to entrance room. Then use the tractor beam to move the entrance room without disturbing the cube. Move to the entrance room. Portal fans versus what an actually difficult map looks like. Yeah, it's like when you get someone from Skyrim playing D&D. It's like, technically it's, you know, similar. But it's not at all similar. This is crazy. I love it though. Keep hitting me with the ideas, because maybe it'll spark something. Okay, maybe we need to do something else on this bridge now. But the cube has to be in the bridge room. Okay, yeah, sure. I was on the bridge. People don't realize Mel Advanced is only 2 of 10. If I put blue here... Well, I wonder, can I... Oh, I was gonna try to put a portal there and... Well... Hold on, let me cook. That might be a thing. I think this is it. I don't know if this is it. But it's something. This isn't right. But I think it's not far off. You need to spawn the cube before the funnel is placed so the cube can get caught in the funnel. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get the cube. I made the cube drop. I didn't get the cube. That's different. This is very different. Because I can't... Here, I'll show you. I can't run. It's not even close. There's no way I can make it. I've been here before, and I kind of stopped. There's no way I can grab it. Unless Chell's arms become 30 feet long. I can't grab it. And Commander already fiddled with the laser thing, so I can't do a double cube drop by flicking it on and off. I think I'm not far off, though. So let me try that again. I should start thinking with portals. Thanks, Trufa. That's wild behavior. Okay. This can't be there yet. I just am not sure how I'm gonna get that to work, but we'll get there. This is the exact place I needed to add anti-spam for. Yeah, before we were even at this point where we could do the spam, I was like, I think maybe what I need to do is spam the laser so it does a double drop so I have enough time to run from the porthole to here. And then I tried the spam thing when I finally had the laser cube over there and it didn't work. And I was like, alright, so clearly that's not the solution. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Here's the thing. If I put blue there, is there a way for me to get over there now? I'm gonna save here. I like this. I could always get back to where I was before. The funnel's needed for me to grab the cube. It absolutely is. So what I need to do is get the laser over, then set up the funnel immediately. Which means I think I need to have blue here, and that cube pointed at that. And then I need to point, I would need to flash orange onto that to spawn the cube and then put orange there. The trouble, which I might be close to a solution, but I feel like not really. The trouble is, how do I get this red cube to be there after I've already gone to this side? Like, I need to be on this side for that to work. But I need to have that dropped for me to get through. Which means I might need to... I don't know, I feel like I need to go up blue. But I would need to have... The funnel's needed to get the green cube for the first time. Yeah. For the first time. I knew I didn't have all the final steps. But I think I have most of them. I think funnel to get the cube, cube to climb up here, set something up in such a way that I can be up here on the back to hit that again. So I already knew that I would need to get that cube more than once, potentially. But yeah, I hadn't figured that out yet because I needed to know what it looked like from up there. So I don't think that was so much of a giveaway. I had already figured that out. I just don't know how it's gonna look. I'm hoping it'll just flow when we get there. Flow state, it's fine. Why is the portable surface there? I think it might have to do something with... I never tried to even think about it, and I feel exhausted how. After doing the backwards track platform move, you were very close. I was close there? Well, alright, maybe I just need to get over here again. Okay, we're kind of back to the start now, but that's fine. Did it wrong. I was 2 portal shots and 1 cube placement away from having the green cube. Okay. That wasn't right. I lost so much progress. Oh, I didn't actually. I did. I gotta... This must be so confusing to watch, because I'm just like getting stuck here. Okay. That's fine. Nope, I was supposed to go down there. Man, why is it so hard? I'm gonna save when I get there. I just need to get there. Okay, I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna do it first try. So, alright, what do I need to do? I need to do this, orange, and then run to the platform. I'm 2 portal placements and a cube placement away from having this? Okay, hang on. Cube placement. Oh, you're right. I can access that and that from here. I don't need to be on the other side to do it. Because then once that's in place, I can go over. So dumb. Alright, that should get me the cube. No? Did I miss? Oh, right. It'll be okay. I need... I know what to do. I just put it in the wrong spot. Okay, I need to do this move again, and then I'm gonna save. Nope, I did it wrong. I had it, I know, I had it. Yep. We're already prepared for overwhelmingly negative. Embrace that reality with open arms. Imagine people having a difficult time with a test and then overwhelmingly negative reviewing it because they couldn't solve the tests. I don't know. You don't rate a game poorly because it's hard. You rate a game poorly because it's bad. It's like, we need some old school gamers, you know? When games used to be really hard. Like the stupid Lion King N64 game. That was so hard. Okay. This needs to be in line with this and hit that. I think that'll do it. I'm gonna save. I need to go over. I need to put orange there, then there, and then I need to come back. Why is the laser still coming out of that cube? It definitely was still coming out of that cube, right? Okay. I don't know why I got so stuck on thinking that I needed to get that over with. I'm stinking saving because I'm gonna fall into this pit and then never be able to do it. Alright. What do I need to set up now to get this into the place I need it? I need this here, eventually. Now that I am up here... I just need to go set some stuff up. Welcome to the second half of the puzzle. It's good to be here. It's good. It's very good to be here. I could have made it back. Oh. The second half, I think, will be just as hard, but I think I might not have as hard a time with it. Because I think what I've been doing for the first half is actually the solution for the second half. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Okay. The second half has way harder moves, don't tell me that. This one is definitely a bit more traditional with more easy setup moves than the first half, but the second half core move is insane. The first half, the entire thing was core moves. The second half has an absolutely baller core move. Well, I haven't done anything that I would quantify as an absolutely baller core move yet. So, I guess we'll just play it by ear. Let me think. Maybe I'll do this thing again. Whew! Close one. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Don't hit the thing with the laser until I'm ready to hit the thing with the laser. Heard. I need... to set some stuff up from over here. Do I need the green cube over here? You just need to figure out what you can do with the green cube that's different from the first half? Well, I mean, the green cube is a respawnable... It's something that if I hit it with the right laser, can block a laser and then unblock a laser. It could also prop up the red cube, right? The green cube has two functions. Well, three, but there's no buttons. So the green cube can block a laser, or the green cube can prop something up on top of it or on the side of it, which would be either the red cube or Chell. For example, if the cube was being pushed into there, I could put another cube on top, and then it would prop up the second cube. I could potentially now have the laser cube there, but I don't know how that helps me, so I don't think that's it. Solving this map, then Elder Guardian back to back was such a legendary run for you. Okay, so if the purpose of that cube, let me look at it again from this side. Oh, this is actually a good part to take a break and do part 2 next stream. Because I'm kind of coming up on the end of my stream time, so that might be this might be a good place to stop. But let me think about it I'll give it like 5 or 10 minutes. Because if it's possible to solve it, maybe I'll, yeah. If it's possible to solve it in 5 or 10 minutes, I will. Be a bummer to spend an hour and a half doing the first run, and then 10 minutes doing the second half, because maybe my brain will just grow another brain cell and then I'll be unstoppable. Okay, so I think you will need the same amount of time for the second half, to be honest. By the way, yours is welcoming to nothing at all. Is that the name of it? Let me pull that up. Welcome to nothing at all? By dehydrated? Are there 4 of them? Oh, there's 4 parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got them. The first half stumps 99% of people. The second half stumps like 90% of people. Well, that makes sense to me, because if you have the brain power to solve the first half, but that means 90% of people that can solve the first half get stumped on the second half? That's crazy to me. Okay. There's no way to get it in here, which is unfortunate. We could get it up there. There was like a weird red remnant. Did you see that? That's strange render behavior. That the laser sticks with the cube partially. Okay, then it wouldn't be hard to get it out from here to out there. Well, it might. No, it's not. I just need to set this up again. It's a reshade thing? Oh, it could be a reshade thing. Yeah, because that could have some effects afterwards. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. We got like 6 minutes left on that 10 minutes. Let me do some testing. Try to grab it from inside the portal. The second that I grab it from inside the portal, the fizzle field will come up. And then as the cube pulls towards me, it'll get fizzled. I don't think putting the cube up there, putting the red cube up there is part of it. I do think it might be a ghost cube, but I'm trying to figure out how that would help me. Oh yeah, I just went silent and stopped talking for a while. Ghost cubes is is my current train of thought, right? Because this level is the same as that level. So if we were to point that there, it would respawn this cube. Call the Ghostbusters. It would respawn this cube, so this would temporarily be there before falling down, where the laser would shine all the way through. And then that would drop down on this side, but that wouldn't help, because this would be down there now, which means it's worthless, and this cube would respawn. Funny story, this isn't actually possible in your hammerization because the dip is replaced with stairs. Nice, okay, so you confirmed what I was thinking, that that is not the move. Now, that doesn't recycle, so if this cube gets fizzled, it respawns. Can I catch that cube? I'm gonna need to catch that cube this time. The dip was added later because of a cheese? Interesting. Dip and cheese. But you don't have anything to put it on. I guess you could dip cheese into a dip. I've never thought to do that. I always think a cracker goes well with cheese and a cracker goes well with dip. But I've never thought to take cheese, dip it in a dip. The cheese involved grabbing through the portal. Okay, so that also confirms that that was not, like, that feels like a low percentage move, which is not really a Commander TNT vibe. Low percentage moves, angled lasers. There's just some things, well, except for that one where you have to put the turret so that it blocks the laser but doesn't burn up. I still haven't finished that test. I was so upset that that was a mechanic that I had decided to never play it again. The cheese involved mac. What if the cheese is the dip? Dude, you're taking like a hard cheese and dipping it in like a soft cheese? Like a Parmesan, dipping it into a brie? That's crazy. But I like the way you think. I love cheese. No, the actual move is like something straight out of heaven. It's such a godly move, it's legendary. It's a divine portal move. Did this one move inspire the whole Divinity mod? The way I'm inhaling the carbon from your Dr. Pepper while watching. Just be like... Actually, mine still smells like coffee, even though there's no coffee, because it was delicious. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I'm 1 minute out from my 10-minute timer. So this one move saved all of humanity. It saved Chell. So Dr. Pepper from a Gatorade bottle. That's a life choice. No more comments on that. All right, I'm gonna pick this one up next time because I don't think I'm gonna get it in the next 0 seconds. 99% sure I'm not gonna get it in the next 0 seconds. So that was fun though. I enjoyed this. I think going into it knowing that it's gonna take multiple streams potentially. Hey, Mr. Bean's back. Well, we saw. Look at. We got the green cube. Now we just have to figure out how to escape. So I'm gonna save that for next time. So I'm gonna stare at this green cube as my legendary accomplishment. And it'll be fun. Yeah, I think I should be streaming next Saturday. In fact, I'm fairly confident I'll be streaming next Saturday, unless something comes up. So, yeah. But thanks for coming on by. Remember, I am a YouTuber, so I am desperate. I'm absolutely desperate for your interaction with my channel. Not really, because I don't need any money from the channel. So, you know, just if people like Portal, tell them. And I'll see you guys next time.